15 minutes. I have 15 minutes. We like to take them, like we'll take them to Tim's parents, or we'll take them somewhere. They need to be, it's called the rule of 7. So 7 surfaces. So grass, concrete, paper, tile.
Dirt, gravel.
Right.
Everything.
So in 7 new places and 7 new things. And so they still have a week before they're 8 weeks old. Their brain develops it. If you'll challenge them, like with a yard and hanging toys and different toys, then they have developed to their maximum potential at this age. And having been in different places, you can see they're not afraid to be out of their pen. I even start the lawnmower, different noises, and we say they're good little Christians. They listen to preaching and teaching all the time. got a little sermons going on for them.
Right, there you go.
I tell you one thing we need to do a little more is that trash sack, when you whip out that trash sack, because we are not trying to frighten them, we're trying to teach them to be brave and not to get upset about strange and new and different situations. And so even as when they're 3 days old, we start with turning them over, even holding them upside down and playing with their feet, which no dog really likes their feet to be played with. And it stresses them, even as a bitty baby, but then it causes the rest of their life to be able to move through stress better.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it is a lot of work to get them to develop to their full potential at this age, and then the next person needs to. The worst thing you can do is try to protect your dog and that never take them out of the house. I was talking to someone yesterday that's getting one, and they drove in from St. Louis, and telling them when they're about 12 to 16 weeks old and you are taking them to Atwoods, to Lowe's, to Home Depot, to Tractor Supply, wherever you can get in, right? Make sure, number one, that another dog doesn't come up to him and cause your dog to feel like he needs to submit. It's your job to protect your puppy. Don't make the puppy feel like it has to protect himself, because you have failed your puppy if you do that. And the other thing is, if they get frightened, don't ooda-booda baby them. You can just tell them to straighten up and stop it. And then, like in Tractor Supply, when I have young dogs, we walk every aisle. And I'm not saying don't be patient, that there might not be a smell or something that would frighten them, or a loud noise. Carts, because they know that wheel could run over them, is scary. In horse training, what we do when something is frightening, instead of something chasing them, we chase the cart, and that really builds their confidence that the cart is moving away from them. But it is good to protect them, that they don't have a bad experience. Tell you another story. A sweet friend of mine got 2 puppies from us years when we first started, like in 2004, 2005. And then they came when those passed and got 2 more. Well, she's an amazing horse trainer, amazing lady, retired nurse, but she did not take her boy into the public till he was probably 8 or 9 or 10 months old. And by then, he was and a lot more to handle. I mean, this is a huge dog by 10 months old. And he was frightened of the shopping carts, and so it was so much anxiety for him. You do your puppy a disservice by not allowing them to get out in the public. I do not recommend dog parks, but we do take ours to the park in Springdale, and typically there's not any other dogs there. I always have poop bags. Always be respectful and clean up after your dog. Don't let them pee on, the children's playground stuff. But there's geese at this park in Springdale. Murphy's Park has geese and ducks, and so it's fun. Actually, there's geese poop everywhere. When I was a kid, they had a few ducks. They did not have geese. But the migration of the geese have just stopped and kind of taken over a lot of this area. Any new experience, we want it to be a positive experience. And then it builds their confidence. And as an adult, you don't want an adult dog being afraid of something. And that's where also you can get a dog that might be a little aggressive, excuse me, to counteract he felt afraid. Well, and if he gets to be 130, 140 pounds, he's like, you're not going to make me afraid. I'll just kill you. So we don't want, that either. So it is definitely, there's only so much that we can do. When we send them home, we want you to keep up the good socializing,